Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 7th day of June, 2021, I'd like to tell you about the live stream we had last night. It was awesome. We had some good people in there in the chat room, and we had some good people on the live stream. Can Gunny, Ravenhawk, and myself. We just chatted for about an hour and a half. It was a good time getting to know Ravenhawk. Hopefully you'll have a chance to go over to Ravenhawk Coins and sub him. I think he has something going on today or tomorrow. You might want to check that out. And next Sunday, easy for me to say, next Sunday, I'll go ahead and announce the other show is going to happen. Because I didn't mention it on this video, probably should have. Now, would like to take you over here to JM Bullion to look at the live spot prices. So it looks like gold is down $6.08 to $18.92.13. And silver is down 20 cents to 27.70. Platinum is down $2.03 to 11.78.83. And palladium is down $8.02 to 28.72.25. Now, I went over to the Google machine here and looked up the term copper in the news section. It says here, BHP, Freeport invest in Jetty Resources. They have apparently invented the Holy Grail of copper extraction technology. I'd like to show you that here. And this is the CEO and founder, Mike Outwin, and these are copper cathodes that they're making over there. It says here, Jetty Resources. Well, let me just say this first. This is by Amanda Stutt, June 4, 2021, and it has 12 intelligence, top companies, Australia, USA, and copper are the buzzwords. BHP, Freeport, invest in Jetty Resources, the Holy Grail of copper extraction technology. And I'll tell you what, if you can solve a rich person's problems, you in turn become a rich person as well. So just remember that next time you see a rich person with a problem that you can help out, they will pay you handsomely. Jetty Resources, the Colorado-based company that developed a eponymous copper extraction technology, announced Friday that it has secured $50 million in funding to support rapid deployment of the technology across large-scale copper mining operations. So what these guys do, now check this out, this is incredible. The financing round was led by existing investor Mitsubishi Corporation and included new investors Freeport McMoran, BHP Ventures, Orion Resource Partners, and funds and accounts advised by T. Rowe Price Associates Incorporated. Jetty said Mitsubishi further deepened its involvement as an investor as part of a shared vision for transforming the copper industry. And that's exactly what this is going to do. And it's incredible right now as what's happening in the copper industry. All of the miners are looking at different ways to increase their efficiency and production. So what these guys have done, they've invented a process, basically makes the mines more efficient. So if you remember video games and technology trees, this probably opens up a bunch of new branches, not only in mining, but in the metal itself. I'll tell you, this is going to be really, really huge. Facing aging mines with lower grades, the industry is looking at how much more copper they can produce out of existing operations. Chile's Codelco, for example, is planning massive upgrades of its aging mines. Jetty Resources, a startup founded in 2014, says its technology will make it possible to extract copper from low-grade primary sulfides like chalcopyrite, the world's most abundant copper mineral ore. That is incredible. Its co-founder and CEO is a 32-year-old venture capitalist, Mike Outwin, who in 2018, while based in Vancouver, was named one of British Columbia's Business Magazine's 30 under 30 business leaders. It says here, for decades, I've been trying to figure out how to utilize existing technologies and infrastructure to get copper out of that material, Outwin told mining.com last year. It's always been thought if you can leach chalcopyrite, that's the holy grail. And it says here, Jetty's financing round has been backed by two of the world's largest copper mining companies, and we look forward to working with all investors to accelerate the adoption of Jetty's technology and deliver much-needed green copper to meet the world's needs for a low-carbon electrified future, Outwin said in Friday's press release. This is huge news. Jetty Resources attracted to its board copper industry veterans Ken Pickering, former BHP Copper resident, former BHP CEO Chip Goodyear, Trevor Reed, former Strata CFO, Jonathan Leslie, former CEO of Rio Tinto Copper, and John McKenzie, former CEO of Anglo American Copper. Do you see what they're doing here? This is going to be a big deal. Outwin said the latest investments demonstrate recognition from the miners of the potential for Jetty's technology to unlock vast, untapped copper resources within their portfolios. So they just probably got mounds of low-grade copper just sitting there, and if they can implement these things rapidly, it would bring a lot of that to the market in a timely manner. So this is huge. Jetty technology was tested last year by Capstone Mining at its Pinto Valley mine in Arizona. During the first year of Capstone's partnership with Jetty, cathode production per year per area irrigated has doubled. So production per area irrigated has doubled for these copper cathodes. These guys know what they're doing. Obviously, if you can double the output, that's incredible. Anybody would take that. People would take 10%, let alone 50 or even 100%. It's incredible. So here's chalcopyrite. It's a brass yellow material with a chemical composition of 1 copper, 1 iron, 2 sulfur. It occurs in most sulfide mineral deposits throughout the world and has been most important ore of copper for thousands of years. The surface of chalcopyrite loses its metallic luster and brass yellow color upon weathering. And some of you might know the term pyrite as fool's gold, right? So this one I think is called peacock ore. There we go. So that's called peacock ore, and that's chalcopyrite. Interesting name, huh? Next thing I want to do is take you over here to same thing, mining.com. Henry Lazenby, copper price reviving old deposits. So copper is becoming so expensive that old deposits are becoming reopened and reworked, retooled, and all that good stuff. It says here, U.S. Copper has mobilized exploration teams to the Superior deposit in California. Look at that. That is incredible. So all these old copper mines are probably going to be starting up again. The record copper price environment has prompted a resurgence in copper exploration activity at several marginal projects at the long-term metal price average. So marginal means insignificant, small, not worth mentioning, right? But because the price is so incredible, even the marginal stuff counts in large amounts. Folks, there it is. I mean, the writing's on the wall. The big boys know that copper is getting scarce and the supply is going to outstrip, or rather the demand will outstrip the supply rather soon if these new technologies aren't implemented rather quickly. And that could definitely have an impact on all of us. And I mean all of us. I mean, we already talked about how much copper is used just in the modern automobile. And now we want to move over to all electric. I think that doubles the amount of copper in the vehicle. So, you know, I wanted to show you one last thing. I saw this and I was like, really? So I keep going down here about copper on the Google machine. It looks like people are stealing copper again. Copper price up as global smelting rebounds. That's good. Okay, here we go. Why Goldman's top commodity analyst sees copper as an alternative to crypto. An alternative to crypto. Okay, yeah. See, I'm telling you, there's something about copper that's getting everybody's attention, and it should have yours as well. So thanks, folks, for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker, out.